All right, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and other bishops at Great Millstone who continue to rule well and guide us through the Spirit. Peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's hopeful elect across the four winds of the earth. I'm the brother Yagadal. I'm a one from GMS Houston. All right, back with another lesson. All right, and this is going to be more so of an open forum, spiritual talk. All right, I was out here in the midst of my walk and decided to hit the button. All right, and just speak on some of the things I was meditating on, some of the things that crossed my mind. All right, and especially in these heavy times of prophecy. All right, there's a lot of things that's happening that's giving us peace, man. All right, in these times. All right, spiritually. Okay, while the rest of the world is bugging out, all right, the men of the Lord are being comforted by spiritual signs, man. Okay. All right, constantly seeing numerical signs. All right, 144, 444, 555. All right, 777. All right, the Lord constantly letting us know that in the midst of all this chaos, I'm watching over you. All right, I was at work yesterday, and I work on rental equipment. All right, and I was riding on a boom lift, and one of the brothers that actually works with me. I was riding on a boom lift, and I literally did not see it. I just saw him. He was on the ground. I was up in the air, and he had pointed to me. He was smiling big. He was pointing. He was like, "Doc, you see that?" And when I looked up, I saw a dove flying away from me. The dove had literally came and flew and sat right next to me. I didn't see it. All right, but the brother that saw it, he said, "Man, I don't know how you didn't see that." I was just moving, but it was just right after that. I said, "Man, that's not a coincidence, man." Just for a dove just come land next to me. All right, be at peace, man. Okay. But all right, but I just want to touch on a few things through the Spirit, man. I was laughing on my way here, man. You know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, okay, which has become a depressed, angry day for Eve, man. Okay, all right, all over social media and on the internet, you're seeing what? You're seeing all these posts of angry black women who know that they not gonna get a drop of chocolate tomorrow. All right, but what do you expect? Okay, when you spent all your time talking down on Israelite men, not men in general, but Israelite men. All right, the ones that look like you, the ones that fathered you, your brothers, your uncles. Okay, you're pushing the narrative. All right, that no, all black men ain't shit. Okay, but now tomorrow you're expecting the same men that you claim ain't shit to buy you roses, to take you on dates. Okay, when what do you deserve, man? Okay, you deserve what you're gonna get: depression and loneliness. Okay, because nobody wants to deal with the so-called black woman anymore. All right, let that fucking rose buy you some roses, man. All right, you posting, "Oh, I don't need a man. I got this. I got my toys." Well, have them goddamn toys buy you some gifts tomorrow, man. There's an artist named Raheem Navine. He had a song called "Battery Operated Boyfriend." Okay, and the whole song was based on the point of you're delusional, saying you got happiness with a fucking electronic vibrating toy over having a real man that could comfort you and take care of you and provide for you, all right, and love you, all right, a living, breathing man. Okay, all right, so tomorrow you're gonna see a lot of angry women, all right, who've downed men all year, but then expect magically to get love and praise all of a sudden, man. Okay, but that just shows you who we are as a people. We are the chosen people, the Israelites. Why? Because we were set to go under certain curses, or for our transgressions, all right, and our spiritual adultery and fornication against Yahweh Shai. Okay, all right, so that's part of our curses, having our women turn against us, man. All right, you're not seeing the other nations behave themselves like that, the women. Okay, all right. The other nations, they have single women. They're not all over the internet talking shit about men. They're not all over the internet mad and angry. All right, but that's why nobody wants to do shit for you, man. Okay, you strong and independent, so fucking be strong and independent tomorrow, man. Okay, but like I was saying, that's just another indicator that we are the children of Israel, all right, and we are the only ones undergoing the curses that you read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, man. Okay. Now, the scriptures talk about the controversy of Zion. Okay? So what is a controversy, man? It's a debate, an argument, man. Okay? You have Donald Trump, all right, and these gutter rats, all right, stating that Donald Trump's going to use his building knowledge and abilities, all right, to build a third temple, all right, for these gutter rats. Okay, these small hats. All right. So why is that a talking point? Why has the building of the third temple, all right, been a talking point, all right, for so long amongst the United Nations? Okay. Why are they not talking about building more pyramids? Why is it not a must, all right, that they build a mass pyramid, all right, or build anything that you hear about? See, but there's no reality in these other books for them to even go off of, man. Okay, the scriptures is the only one that you see when these people go into. It's a serious spirit attached to it. It's not okay. We don't need to grab all these mystical sci-fi shit and mix it in with these stories, because no, these are stories that people lived. All right, and what people? Our forefathers. Okay, and like we say, these are not stories, these are actual accounts in our history. All right, but even the other nations gravitate to it. All right, dealing with the flood, man. All right, every nation has a record of the flood. Okay, all right, when you get into archaeology, all right, these excavations that they go on, what do they use as a mapping tool? All right, the scriptures. Okay, all right, they've have spent and spending countless amounts of money to find different relics out of the Bible, grave sites. All right, how much funds did they dump in trying to find the ark? Okay, but then everybody say, oh, the Bible's a white man's book, man. Okay, well, nah. Okay, the things that they have found, all right, dealing with archaeology have shown that the people of the Bible were people of color. Okay, all right, showing that our power, the Most High power, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ, all right, was a man of color as well. Okay, going right back into the controversy of Zion. Everybody wants to argue and debate now. Okay, now that this podcast and streamer shit is taking on, all right, why are people not bombarding Islam? Why are they not bombarding, all right, the Egyptology and the Kemetic groups? No, they all want to go debate, all right, and tell men of the Lord, prove to us, all right, that you are the children of Israel. Prove to us who the Lord came for. Well, we don't have to prove shit. All right, we're heralds. We're speaking what's to come. All right, we're prophets. We're speaking what is going to happen according to the Bible. All right, the things that have been revealed unto us through the Holy Spirit. Okay, while the rest of these people, they have to just throw blind answers, all right, to the question marks. Okay, all right, which we are the only ones able to answer these questions properly, all right, through the Spirit, man. Okay, that's why they don't want to deal with Great Millstone, because we're not gonna play games for money. All right, we're not gonna hold our sword back. Okay, which what is our sword? The scriptures, man. All right, we're not gonna get into any endless debates. All right, because we know it doesn't matter what we bring out. All right, you guys are dead set on what you believe, man. Okay, and we've been fully persuaded of the real truth, the one truth. Okay, all right, that the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, and more specifically, all right, the elect out of the nation of Israel, the 144,000 men, all right, and an innumerable multitude of men, women, and children that are going to find mercy because of their belief. All right, when the Lord returns and be beamed up on those chariots, all right, which the world know as UFOs, man. All right, calls UFOs. Okay, but we know exactly these are the vehicles of the Most High, man. All right, when you go into Revelation, the 19th chapter, it speaks about Yahweh Shai coming all right, to wage war and righteousness. Okay, against who? Against all the nations, man. Okay, it's the same prophecy that you read about in 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter. Okay, all right, that man coming out of the sea, man. Okay, and all the nations are going to turn in the midst of World War III to fight against Yahweh Shai, who is the main enemy, man. Okay, that's why everybody is obsessed with the Bible, because it's a spiritual book. It's just not something that was compiled together, all right, and it has no validity to it, man. Okay, and this is the only threat to Esau's kingdom, man. All right, that's why they're coming and want to debate. That's why they're paying dudes off to teach against the name, teach against what the MOTB is. Okay, do all these things because they know that if what these men are saying are true, we're shit out of luck. All right, and we're going into captivity, so we have to do everything we can, all right, to make sure we can defend ourselves, all right, and try to prevail. Which, as you read in Revelation, the 12th chapter, okay, that they shall fight, but it shall be to no avail. All right, the Most High is sending Yahweh Shai back, all right, to completely dominate and take over the earth, man. Okay, in the midst of missiles raining down, all right, on America to turn this place into the lake of fire, all right, that the world thinks is speaking about hell. Okay, all right, and in the midst of that, what's going to happen, man? In the twinkling of an eye, he's going to deliver the elect. Okay, the ones who are going to have faith and believe, all right, in the truth of the scriptures, man. All right, we are living in the time of Acts right now. Okay, so what happened when Yahweh Shai ascended unto the right hand of the Heavenly Father? All right, he gave the apostles, which were previously disciples, all right, had to go through, all right, a disciplined stage of getting built up and edified by Yahweh Shai to become apostles, and then he gave them power, spiritual power. All right, to do what, man? To go out and heal, to perform miracles. And when they would do these things, what happened? All right, the influx of followers would grow. All right, the believers, all right, would come. All right, when they would see, all right, a man that they know their whole life had been lame and unable to walk, all right, stand on his feet and walk into the temple. Okay, all right. As soon as I looked up, it was the time was at 11:44. Kal halal yim yahweh shem shai. Okay. All right, but not only showing miracles, but the doctrine, man, the power of what the Lord gave unto us through the true doctrine, is what's waking up the ones that believe. Okay, because in order for the miracle to work, that person had to believe, man. Okay, that's why we are a part of the biggest miracle right now. All right, by receiving this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and standing on our feet, all right, to prophesy against our enemy, all right, with no fear. Okay, why? Because we believe that if we do this service until the end, that we're going to be beamed up onto a chariot, all right, out of these bodies, man. Okay, that we're going to receive, be the first ones to receive rest. Okay, all right, have a front row seat to watch America burn. Okay, to watch the sacrifice in Basra be fulfilled, man. Okay, with the men, women, children, elderly of America, all right, as the sacrifices, all right, in this land. Okay, so we don't have anything else to pull us back into this world because we see it's done. All right, we see that the only hope is the prophecies of the Bible, and we see it coming to pass. We see the MOTB is here. Everything's being replaced by AI, man. Okay, everybody's job, all right, if you're manufacturing, production, shit, law, judges, all right, they're setting up AI to take over everything, man. It was all in these great movies. No, these were the plans that they were putting out, all right, within these movies, man. These directors know what's going on. They have the inside scoop, all right. They get scripts given unto them, and they have to, okay, write the vision, so to speak. But the vision already been written where? In the Holy Scriptures, man. Okay, that's why this is the book, all right, that dominates in the earth. That's why this book is attacked mostly in the earth, man. Okay, because the world has been established under wickedness, all right, the Bible condemns. All right, when you've given in to a world of wickedness, you don't want to hear about it being destroyed. All right, you don't want to hear about somebody coming in and turning the lights on at the end of the club. You was having a good time and shit. All right, with them lights down, the flashing blue and red lights blinking and shit. All right, so you was caught up in the illusion, man. Okay, all right, through the power, spirit, and mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, we've received the vision. Okay, we've got that eye salve, all right, which has cured our vision, our blindness, okay, to see what this is, man. Okay, to see that we're living in a demonic world, all right, ran by demonic people, man. And everybody looked at us crazy when we talked about the pedos and all the sick, demonic things that the people that write your laws and govern your world are doing. But now that these e-files have come out, all right, it's evident now. Now everybody wants to believe it, but nobody still. America's so fucking far gone. All right, it's becoming a joke now. The Epstein files, oh, it's a joke. All right, we can get on our platforms and joke about it, make it seem a little serious. All right, but so what? Because everybody's really down with this shit, man. As long as they can continue living their life, they don't care what's going on, man. All right, they're speaking about the young girls. Well, what about the infants? Okay, you got all these organizations. All right, you got people protesting against abortion. All right, people that's pro-life. Okay, crimes against children. Okay, that should be the fucking uproar right now, man. All right, the wicked shit that they done to infant babies, man. Okay, and of course we know that, hey, who have perished being innocent, we understand judgment, but that still should rub you a certain way, man. All right, to have a woman in the Senate, okay, I can't remember her name, but she said if they lock up, all right, to bring charges on everybody in these files, then the whole system was shut down. That lets you know that everybody a part of that system is corrupt. Every politician, every senator, everybody that's gotten down and made it into a certain level, all right, within the system, all right, is corrupt. Okay, all right, they've had to play ball. All right, all your entertainers, anybody that made it, man. Okay, that's why I love reading. All right, Psalms the 37th chapter, man. It tells you not to fret against the evildoers, man, because they just how Esau knows that he has a short time to rule. All right, we know that as well, man. Okay, we know that this is not going to continue on. We know that there's ultimate judgment going to come into this place. That's why there's no, oh, we just need to lock up the people in the files. And no, this place needs to be utterly destroyed, man. The only way to fix this is to destroy it by thermonuclear fire. That's the solution. That's why people want to argue about the prophecies and the points of the Bible, because at the end of it is a great judgment, and we all have to sit before that seat of before Yahweh Shai, man. All right, 2 Corinthians 2 and 10, 5 and 10, Salakia. Okay. All right, to be judged for what we did while we was in these chains of darkness, man, whether it be good or bad. Okay, and there's no secret thing, man. Okay, the angels are reporting back constantly everything that's going on, and not as if they have to stop the Yahweh Shai and Yahweh have to sit back and wait for the angels to show up. Okay, well, give me a report, give me an update. No, all right, the Most High is omnipresent. That means he's everywhere. He's in everything. He is everything, man. Okay, he can't be explained. Okay, that's why his name is what it is, man. He exists, or he to be. All right, and his son name is what? He delivers. All right. He is the one. Yahweh Shai is the one that the Most High set to deliver, all right, his chosen, all right, his elect out of the nation of Israel, all right, before the ultimate destruction comes onto this place. All right, the ones that are going to be pretty much the start of the kingdom, man. Okay, the government body being 144,000, and then, hey, we got to repopulate, man. So it's going to be, hey, we're going to need plenty of virgins, man. Okay. All right, we won't be getting no Keishas and shit, man. And then it won't just need the Israelite woman, man. All right, we can repopulate, all right, with any nation. Okay, that's the benefit of the beauty of being an Israelite man. You hold the seed of Israel. Okay, but the woman is God. The woman is this. Yeah, like I said, you fucking women gonna be real lonely tomorrow, man. All right, depressed and shit, crying. All right, in your nice townhouse or your fucking 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house with your fucking your testosterone filled Hemi under whatever you're driving. All right, and your goddamn Benz. All right, and you and all your little battery operated boyfriends in your fucking dresser drawer. Okay. All right, but no. All right, hey, men find peace, man. All right. That's men find peace and understanding, okay? To where, hey, we don't want to be dealing with anything of this world, man. Me personally, I don't like being around a fucking woman too long, man. All right? because the talking points I'm bringing up today, these are the things I want to meditate on. These are things I want to talk about and speak on, man. Okay, a woman's going to disrupt that. Okay. All right. So, man, I'm just going to end it right there. I just want to, like I said, this is going to be a quick spiritual talk in the midst of my walk. All right. Didn't even mean to rhyme. It just happens sometime. All right. But Lord willing, this is edifying unto the Most High's hopeful elect. All right. With that, I say shalom.